Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox 2 video, and today we're checking out some of my old solar systems again. So if you guys remember, I think it was a few weeks ago now, we actually went back and checked out some of my really old Universe Sandbox simulations way back in really old versions of the game, and I still have them in the deleted items folder, because if you didn't know, when you delete a simulation in Universe Sandbox 2, so if we just press this delete button here, for instance here, if we click this and we hit delete, it puts it in a deleted items folder. Now, I have simulations in there from 2016, and I think there's maybe some 2015 ones as well. But yeah, I've got some from 2016 that I have not seen since I deleted them. So we're going to go and check them out today because, yeah. And look, you guys seem to really like the last video I did on checking out some of my old simulations, because it's nice to switch things up a bit, because I do always well, a lot of the videos recently been me checking out or your solar systems. Yeah, we're going to check out some of mine today. So if I just search Pascal, look how many there are. These are, I literally just recovered all of these from the deleted items folder. So originally this was the only simulation I had. I think we saw this in the last checking out my old solar system video. Yeah, this one here. So you guys, this should ring a bell if you guys saw that video. So yeah, this one here. But I have a lot of older saves than that. So we're going to go and have a look and see what we can find. So this one here is a different save of that, so we'll skip that. But here we go. This one here. This is a whole new simulation that I have not seen, so I do not know what I was doing here. I think I tried setting up like a triple star system. So let's actually have a look and see how well it did. So yeah, these stars did have quite a lot of mass, I believe, as well. So this is a very old variation of the Pascal Stars, because if anyone's ever wondered, in my custom objects, I have a lot of Pascal Stars. That's just the name of my custom objects. So if I just wait for it to open, because it always lags for some reason when I open it for the first time. Let's really hope the game doesn't crash, because that would be an utter fail. So, come on. Seriously? Again? Come on, game. Why do you have to do this to us? Okay, there we go. See, that's a really big lag. So yeah, if you see here, where are they at? So yeah, Pascal Start A, B, C, D, E, F. All of these were used in these simulations. So this is the updated Pascal Star A. But yeah, I've had loads and loads of different variations of these stars. So this must be a really old one here. So looks like this simulation literally was just a triple star test, just to see if I could get it working. So yeah, there is that then. So there's the first simulation. So I'm just going to go through all of these and have a real good look at what is in here. So okay, next. Oh, I think I remember this one. Look how insane this is. Look at this. So it goes Pascal Star A all the way to F. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. So let's have a look. So here's Pascal Star A. So yeah, this is quite large. Is it the same model as the one I have in here though? Let's have a look. So the current Pascal Star A is that. So okay, this old one is bigger then. So yeah, it's got a lot of massive sun, because to have a system with this many stars, yeah, you need a lot of mass. So yeah, that is what I did. So if we look here, we've got a burning Venus, it looks like. So that's not too good. And there's another star there. So we've got a roasted up Venus here. It doesn't even have a name. How that's kind of sucks. So yeah, this poor Venus has no name, it looks like. So it's just been torn up by the star, because obviously back in the day the Rouge limit wasn't added to the game, so this planet wouldn't have been torn up. But now that update has came, this simulation was never made for this. So yeah, this is a very old one. Then they've got Pascal Star B. So yeah, these stars are very large. Like if we just compare it to the sun, for instance, yeah, the sun is quite small, as you can see here. We'll compare it to UI Scuzzy just for comparison. So they're quite large. Like actually, I think the red giant sun would be a good comparison. Okay, so yeah, here we go. So there's the red giant sun. So that's how large our sun will get eventually. So somewhere around this size. Yeah, so these stars are pretty big. So yeah, there's Pascal Star A. Then we got B. Then we got Pascal Star C. Okay, so we've got another one over here. So let's see what here. So this is just a lot smaller blue star, probably based it off Sirius or something. But then we've got something over here. It looks like a binary system. So we've got a roasted Mars, still with no name. Probably because I'm just not good at thinking of names. So yeah, we've got a roasted Mars. Then we also have a Titan, and this guy's completely dark for some reason, which is very strange. So yeah, there it is below, and this is back when Titan didn't have a custom surface or custom texture, so it's just a frozen over world, it looks like. And oh my god, the lag. Oh, right, yeah. So yeah, there is that old one. Still has the custom trail on it though, so I've had that for a very long time. Yeah, I've always been quite good with this game, with the custom trails, doing it the legit way, not modding the files. I've always done it the legit way. So Let's see. Okay, anything here? And that's just where they were. Okay, so there is that. So these guys were probably orbiting Pascal Star C. Then next up we've got Pascal. So this is the original. This is a really old variation of it actually. So there's a lot of stuff here. Wait, is this guy needs warming up? It's a bit cold here. If we do this, play. Okay, now it's warming up. Perfect. So we need to heat this planet up after years and years of not being seen. Let's finally warm this planet up again. So I think this is. I'm hoping it's this one. Let's see here. I think it's this one, old Pascal. Let's have a quick comparison. Is it the same thing or is it different? Oh no, it's a different texture as well. So if we look here, and you can see how the lighting's all buggered up because of all the different stars. Yeah, having loads of stars really messes up the lighting on planets. So yeah, this is a different version of this. I think I resurfaced this and it gave me this one here. So yeah, this is a new version of this Pascal here. And this one's got a blue trail as well. Actually, no, this must have been a really old one that I deleted completely then. Because, yeah, my current Pascal doesn't have a blue trail like that. So, pretty interesting stuff, this, actually. So, yeah, that'll warm up. Let's just keep it to 20 degrees. Hopefully that'll help it up, warm up. So, there is that. Then we've got some moons. Yeah, it looks like I just didn't name moons back in the day for some reason. Or I didn't name anything I didn't know what to name. So, let's go back on realistic mode here. So, here we have a moon, as you can see there. There's no name, so I just have to call it a moon. Then we've got another moon. Oh god. Right, so we've got another moon here, sort of like a greenish turquoise atmosphere. There's its stats there. Yeah, really nothing special here. Let's see, we've got here another moon. Surprise, surprise. Also unnamed, frozen over as well. It looks like. Yeah, it's got a bit of water on it. Then we've got one that's been vaporized here, so this must be quite a small one. Yeah, it's a burning little volcanic world, I guess. Very, very hot here, 1100 degrees. Then we've got one more all the way out here with a red atmosphere. Ooh, nice colour. Yes, we've got another red one here, so pretty cool stuff. So there's a really old variation of Pascal here. So yeah, there is that. Okay, let's see what we've got next. So then we've got Pascal 2. So this is an old version of that, and this guy's also very large, so definitely not one of these guys here. So Pascal 2, it's definitely not the same as that, because this was back in the day. Yeah, this was definitely back in the day where you couldn't change the colour of planets. You had to get what you spawned in. You didn't get custom colours like this. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. So I tried my best to get green planets, but well, with the one back there anyway. But yeah, this one is just completely frozen over, as you can see. It probably was an ocean world. Let's see if we can warm it up. Let's put it to 0 degrees. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, these Pascals are so old that they don't even have custom colours on them. So pretty cool stuff. But yeah, let's just quickly head back to the normal Pascal there, the first one. So this one here. So yeah, these were the colours I had to work with. So it was just a light blue. It sort of gave it like a greenish look. So it gave us that sort of surface. It's pretty weird stuff, but yeah, back in the day, no custom colours. You have to do everything legit and work the hard way around, I guess. So yeah, that is that. But anyways, oh no, it still won't warm up this planet, so it's too cold here. So then we've got some more moons here, just some regular moons, but none of them special because you can't change the colour of them. So yeah, there's that. Then we've got a rocky moon here with a surface, and actually the colour of that doesn't look too bad actually. It's got an orange and sort of blue mix. Let's have a look at that. So there it is below the clouds and stuff. So on the sea with the water and the atmosphere, that actually looks pretty cool. So there's some actually cool objects in here. I actually like that one. Maybe I could bring it back as a moon of one of the new ones, because in Subscribers Universe, once we make that final simulation, maybe I should bring back some of these moons and put them around the new Pascals, these 3 new ones here. So I still have my old ones here, then I've got the new generation, I guess. Then here we've got like the really old ancestors with these ones here. Anyways, yeah, back to this and that. Here we've got like a black and grey one. That must have been quite a hard spawn to get, because getting a black object back in the day I don't think was very easy. So yeah, there's one there. We've already looked at that one, and also we've looked at this one as well. So there is that. So there's some pretty cool moons here. So there we go. Then we have Pascal Star D. So this is a red dwarf. Yeah, it's definitely a red dwarf. So there's that. Let's just get a list of the orbits again. So here's our little system so far. Well, actually, big system. This is a very big system. Then next up, we've got a Uranus. I think this was in a binary orbit with a Neptune. Yes, it was. Okay, I remember well. So yeah, this is just a Uranus without a name. Just a generic old Uranus, because this was way back in the day. I don't even think I had my custom Planet 9 in here yet. I think that's how old this is. So then we've got a moon with like a purple sort of atmosphere. It's got like the light indigo sort of colour atmosphere. So pretty cool stuff. Was this guy's getting sunlight? Yeah, they still get sunlight. So that's cool. Then we've got the Neptune here, just completely dark as well, but this one has moons around it as well, so just another generic rocky moon there. Then we've got a ball of water without an atmosphere. That's pretty cool. So it's 70 degrees, so just a hot ball of water. Then Then we've got another little moon, also a hot ball of water at 70 degrees. Anything else? So I can't use labels because you can't spot them. So I think that's everything. Yeah, that is everything. Oh no, there's one more. Then we have this one here. So there we go. And I do like the background of this simulation as well. So yeah, then we just got another one here. So there's that. So then we've got that little binary system there. Then next up we've got this. So another one. Another rocky planet. And it's also in a binary orbit. So I definitely like my binary orbits back in the day because they always are quite cool. So this is in a binary with a gas planet as well. So similar size to... actually no, that's bigger than Uranus and Neptune. Actually, if we just get a comparison. This is about almost 10,000 bigger. Actually, no. Actually, maybe. This is... Neptune is 24,000. This is 33. Okay, so about 9,000 kilometers larger there. So yeah, there's that one. It still has no name, so I just have to call it this or that one or this planet here. I don't know. So yeah, we've got another gas giant. Well, actually, I think that's the first gas giant we've seen. Actually, then we've got another rocky planet here. Just generic colours. Like, there's nothing really special to look at here, but it's just interesting to see what the game was like back in the day when there was no custom coloured planets. So yeah, making systems like this, you have to truly work hard to get the colour you want, I guess. So that's what I did with the Pascal. And then we've got a Mercury here. Oh, and the texture's been updated because this was made when the old Mercury was still around, but since the game's updated, it has made this instead. Or this is now the new Mercury, which honestly I'm not a fan of. It should be more grey, honestly, not brown. So yeah, there's a random Mercury. And yeah, that is it for that little binary system as well. So let's see what we got next. So there's a massive gap here. Then we've got Pascal Star E. So this is a very dead star. Yes, this is a very, very dead star. So if we just look here, only 800 degrees, and it's this is a white dwarf. This is a dying white dwarf because if you didn't know, white dwarfs, they don't last forever and they eventually turn to black dwarfs. This is sort of in between a white dwarf and a black dwarf, so it's not completely run out of temperature yet. It's still got a bit of temperature, but yeah, eventually that temperature will just go to that. So yeah, poor white dwarf. So yeah, this probably was a white dwarf at one point. So what the heck? Oh, there we go, let's fix it. So yeah, there's just a random white dwarf there, just chilling in the very outer regions of the system. And then we've got one more. So then we have Pascal Star F. So this is a very large object as well. This is a red giant. I think that's larger than Pascal Star A. But yeah, this is in a binary orbit with Pascal Star A, as you can see here. So this is the furthest one out. It's got quite a big luminosity as well. And it's 31,000 AU out. So how many light years is that? So it's almost half a light year away. So this is a very, very large system with all these objects. So yeah, there we go. There is one of my very old Pascal systems. So let's line them all up here and have a look. Yeah, so this is the largest, so a red giant sort of object. Then we've got like a sort of like a yellow giant or something here. Then we've got obviously more of a orange giant, something like that. Then we have a blue star here, main sequence blue star it looks like. Then we obviously have a red dwarf. And look how small the red dwarf. Then we've got this huge Venus. That's the largest object here. I think I still have a version of that actually. If I just quickly search. Or actually just yes, search Kepler. I think it's this. Let me just come out of that quickly. Let's just zoom into it. So I think it's a version of this. Oh, and it is. Yeah, it is. So I renamed it Kepler 77H. This isn't a real planet. I just wanted to name it something, but yeah, this is a very old object, and yeah, it's exactly the same as this pretty much. So yeah, 12.9 Jupiters, 12.9 Jupiters. Yeah, this is a new version of that really old object there. So pretty cool stuff that. Anyways, let's line that up again. So there we are. Right. So there we go. Let's zoom in on here. Right. Let's see what else we got. So obviously we had the Pascal, which is the second largest rocky planet. Then we've got the gas planet, gas giant. And we've got a few more rocky planets, obviously with no names. Then we've got another gas giant. Then we've got the Uranus and Neptune rip-off. Then we've got Pascal 2, which is just a frozen world. Then we've got that dead white dwarf. So this one here. So obviously, since it's a white dwarf, it's got a lot of mass for an object of its size, but it's very, very small. Then also we've got some more objects here. There we go. Here's the burning Mars again. Then here we go, just more generic objects. We've got a Mercury, and then we've got this one here, which is my favourite in the simulation now. I don't know if it was my favourite back in the day, but yeah, this is my new favourite of this simulation. This one here is also quite cool. So yeah, I may actually bring this back. Yeah, I may bring that back at some point. That'd be quite cool to use actually. So yeah, there's that. And then also we've got all the small stuff down here. So all these fragments were generated around that Venus planet. So yeah, the big Venus at the end. So yeah, they're just fragments, nothing to look for there. And then obviously the smallest object is this one here. So this burning little moon, which is an orbit of one of the gas giants, I believe. So yeah, there we go. There's my really old Pascal system. So I definitely had multiple versions of the Pascal system. Yeah, this is just one of them. So I think we'll look at one more, see if we can find any more, because there's a lot to go through here. So yeah, we'll probably have to do a part 3 to this, because since this is pretty much part 2 of checking out my old simulations, yeah, we may have to do a part 3 to this, because I still have like over 100 simulations in the deleted folder. So yeah, there's quite a lot to get through. So this will definitely take a few episodes, and we are inside a star, it looks like. Okay, so this is Pascal Stars. So this is even larger than the previous one. Look at the size of this. This is larger than UI Scotty, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. Let's compare it to the Quasi-Star. The theoretical Quasi-Star. Let's compare it to that. Quasi-Star, where you at? Where is it? Quasi-Star? What does it look like? Quasi. There it is. Okay, so not as big as the Quasi-Star then. Alright. So, right, let's see what we got here then. So, is it just one planet? Okay. Right, well, it's just one planet. So, Pascal, let's see what we got here. So it's just another unfit, but it's got a lot of moons on it. Okay, cool. So here's Pascal. So this looks like another version of that really old one. Actually, no, maybe not. Actually, is that the same color sequence as the old Pascal? So this one here. So is that a different version of it? Oh no, it's not. This is slightly different. Very lucky to get this random green as a spawn as well, because back in the day, like I said, you couldn't change the colours. This option didn't exist, so it's pretty lucky that I managed to get a dark green spawn on it. So that's cool. Yeah, this one here is even older then, because since it doesn't actually have that colour. So yeah, there is that. So there's another old Pascal. Then we've got Pascal Moon 1. Okay, so we've got an orange. This may have been the first object, because if you've seen the, obviously you probably guys have seen the coloured solar system, or not the coloured solar system, the subscriber universe videos where I make you custom objects, right? If we go to the rocky ones, this object here may have been the gold at one point. It may have been this, or it may have been the orange one. Okay, no, it's definitely the gold. So I think this is the gold planet. This one here. I think that's a remade version of this moon here. So yeah, gold does look very nice with the water on it. So yeah, as a heads up, if any of you guys want to use the gold template, because no one has ever requested a gold planet, the gold atmosphere one. No one has ever requested that. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, there we go. Anyways, let's see what we got next. So next up we've got Pascal Moon 2. This was the yellow one, and this was the template for the yellow one. So this one here, color yellow. The yellow one, this one here was a template for that originally. So yeah, this is where I think I just put Pascal down, then I put all of the different coloured atmospheres around it. Then here we have this is definitely the red or orange one here. So there is that. Yeah, so yeah, back in the day I did a lot of spawning in to try and get the colours I wanted. So yeah, then we've got this one here. This is I think this is like the purple one almost, the light blue or purple one. Or no, dark blue or purple. No, dark blue is different. Let me compare it to the colour purple. So this one here. Yeah, it's the same colour as that, I think. So yeah, right, there's that one. Okay, there we go. Actually, maybe it's slightly different, but yeah, there's that one. Then we've got Moon 6, which doesn't even have an atmosphere. What atmosphere does it have? Oh no, it does have surface pressure. Wait, let me just have an atmosphere. Oh no, so this would have a blue atmosphere. Okay, let's remove that quickly. So yeah, then we have one more moon out here. So pretty interesting stuff, that actually. So cool. So yeah, these Pascals, these go back a long time. There's so many different versions of this planet, but yeah, we just make a little timeline here. If I just search Pascal up, so this one must be even older than this one, and then the newest version is this one here. So yeah, look how it's changed over the years. So also we had the old random spawns where I couldn't change the colour. Then we had this one here, which is a random spawn. Actually, we also had this one in between. I know it's Pascal 2 because yeah, there's now 3 versions of Pascal, all different planets. But then we had the one where you couldn't change the colour. So but when colours did come out, oh, this actually looks like a remade version of Pascal. This one looks like an old version of Pascal 2 almost. They are quite similar. Well, I probably did base this off the original Pascal, the oldest original Pascal anyway. So yeah, that's when the colours came out. So we had 2 variations of the different colour ones. And now the latest one, don't know if you guys saw the video, but when I made some of my own custom objects, we made the green one. So yeah, this is the current green one we have. Now I do actually have a save. I managed to get the city lights back on it. So yeah, we did have some city lights on it. Then they disappeared, but then I got them back again with the help of Some Dumb Gamer. So thanks to them, obviously. But yeah, we have this with city lights on it. So just imagine city lights being there. Yeah, this is the newest version of it. So yeah, look how it's changed over the years. It's pretty cool stuff. So yeah, there is that. Okay, so let's look at one more because there's still a lot more to go through, but don't know really how much stuff is in each one. So let's see what we've got here. Is this another version of the one we just looked at? Let's have a look. Okay, it looks like it is. So what's different about it? There must be something different if I resaved it. So okay, let's see here. Okay, there's less. Is there less moons? Let's have a look here. This is exactly the same. Let's just quickly have a peek. And yeah, it looks like it. Oh, and some of them are getting torn up by Rouge Limit. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. Let's see what's going on here. So it's being torn up by Pascal. Because if we look here, 117 Earth masses. Yeah, having an object this close, it's just not going to work. Because remember, like I said, back in the day, Rouge Limit wasn't in the game, so this wouldn't have happened. But in the modern day, this is what would happen. So poor little Moon. Oh no, he's just been shredded. And that's made a ring system. So is it going to get even smaller? It's still going. It's getting smaller if we just look at his stats there. So, poor little Moon. And it's pretty much gone now. Yeah, there's nothing left. It's just a tiny little rock now. So, yeah, that sucks. So let's keep going here, see if it completely goes. Oh, God, look at that. So look at all these fragments. It's been shredded, just making a ring system now. Look at all these fragments. Jeez. So, if we look there, ring system now. So if we just pause, turn all this off, put the background on white or something, or grey. Oh, solid grey. Yeah, there you go. So you can see, yeah, it's made a bit of a ring system now. Look at the mess here. So as we let the simulation progress, it will make a set of rings. So as you can see, poor little Moon. It's just been completely battered to pieces. So yeah, now it's got a ring system around it. So pretty cool stuff. And yeah, let's actually look at one more simulation just before we end off today. So look, another version of this. So let's see what we got here. Anything different? Okay, exactly the same. Okay, we'll go to the next one then. Okay, well, the same one again. How many different saves did I have of this? Yeah, a lot of time went into these simulations. Here we got a red one. Wait, we already saw that one, didn't we? Yeah, more moons have been torn apart already, so... yeah, we already saw that one. What's this one, then? Let's have a look here. Oh, same... Oh, no, this one's different. Look at that. So, the planet is the same with all its moons, but this version... Look at all these stars. What is this? So I made a ring of stars around the central star. So obviously this one is huge, 17.4 AU. Then we've got some very small, like red dwarf star here. We've also got another red dwarf, it looks like, and that's more of a brighter star actually. And that's also a red dwarf. Then we've got a yellow main sequence star, and this was the sun, because you can see by one mass, its radius is pretty much the same. It's got luminosity one star. So this was the sun. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. And then we'll look at one more. It's exactly the same as well, slightly different anyway. And it's exactly the same. So a lot of time went into these. So I'm getting, every simulation is probably slightly different. I probably was just readjusting the moon orbits or something. Let's see what we've got here. So we've got even more stars here. Look at this. This is just crazy. So there's that. So I'm guessing as this progresses, it probably just made even more and more different versions. Then we've got this one here. See anything here? Same thing again. Let's go back here. Oh, was this one different? Okay, same simulation again, but now there's a Pascal Star 5 and 6, so I was starting to add slightly more and more stars every time. And we got newer planets now, so this must have been the very first simulation where I had Pascal, Pascal 2 and Pascal 3. So yeah, I think this is the oldest one, so you can see how the simulations developed as I've gone through all these simulations. So, pretty cool stuff. So, Pascal, I'm guessing you're still the same, aren't you? You have all your moons. Oh my god, there's even more moons. Jeez, look at all this. Okay, let me reload it again. Let's go to start paused, like that, great. Okay, let's actually have a look before the moons get destroyed. So, wait, the star's turning? Wait, I pressed start paused. What is this? Come on, start the simulation paused. Create. Come on. And then pause. Why would it start playing? That's weird. Yeah, so there's our stars again. So let's go back to the normal Pascal and just look how many moons were around this guy. We've even got a Kepler 22b moon here, because that was, you can tell by the colour of its trail, which doesn't even exist anymore, sadly. But so we've got Pascal Moon 1, and we've got 2 again, so I think we've already seen these ones. 3, 4, we've seen that. Oh, that one's a Mars. This was Mars originally, and a very nice looking planet as well. Look at the colour of that. It's quite nice. Let's just go on studio mode. Okay, so that's looking pretty cool. I like that. It's very small as well. Then we've got Pascal Moon 5. Let's just go on orbits actually. So then we've got 6, and then we've got 7. Where's 7? 7 is here. So There we go. Right, now we're going into the new moons. So Moon 8. So this is a Kepler 22b actually. Actually, I think maybe one of my Pascals was based off Kepler 22b. I don't know. So yeah, there's that. Let's see what we got next. Then we've got Pascal Moon 9. This is a Venus, as you can see. Yeah, that's Venus. What else we got? Pascal Moon 10. That's a Titan. Yeah, I definitely like to use Venus and Titan a lot with the atmosphere colours. So I think I just changed their surface texture on some of them as well. Then we've got 11, a dark sort of grey object. Then we've got 12. Looks like a black. Oh, this may have been Mercury or something at one point. Yeah, this may have been a Mercury or Pluto or something maybe at one point. So there's that. So if we zoom out now, let's go to the next one here. So Pascal 2 was a gas giant originally. So this was clearly based off the planet with the largest rings, as you can tell. Like, clearly was, because of the ring size. So yeah, there's Pascal 2. And then Pascal 3, what was that? Another rocky planet? Okay, so another rocky planet. So Pascal 3. So let's zoom in on here. And this has got a whole system there as well. And yeah, that little moon, wherever it is, that is probably going to get destroyed. So a nice red colour to it. So yeah, there's that. It's a cool little red. Then also we got another that's an all orange gas giant. So that's a random spawn back in the day as well. Then we've got a Uranus. Yeah, that's a Uranus. Then looks like we've got a Neptune. Yeah, it was a Neptune. So I did like to use some of our planets a lot and just get rid of their names, as you could see. What was the next one? Okay, the next one is here. Oh, and then Planet 9, the first appearance. So this is probably the oldest version of Planet 9 that exists. Because the new versions, they've been slightly tampered with the trail colours and stuff. But this is the oldest Planet 9 I probably have saved. Because that's its original trail colour. This grey colour, or like this, whatever colour that is, like that pale colour. That was the original trail of this object. So back in 2016, this must have been right after I got that planet. This must be the oldest save with this planet in it. So yeah, there's a really old planet. So it just shows how long I've had it. So I've had this for over 2 years there. Let's actually just compare it to the latest model of Planet 9. So I think the latest model is slightly different. So here's the news version. So it's slightly different. As you can see, the colours on it. The colours on this one, you can see there's a lot more dark lines. But on the newer one, those lines seem to have disappeared. So yeah, let me know. Do you think the modern day one looks better? Or do you think the old classic one, the really old ones, the first ever version of it looks better? Because this one's looking slightly different. Because I think, because I turned it into a star to give it that blue trail. I think that messed up the clouds a bit, but yeah, let me know. What do you think? Do you think the old version looks better, the old Planet 9, or the new Planet 9? Well, so they're pretty much the same object anyway. It's just slightly different look, but yeah, there they are. You see the north and south pretty much look the same. Actually, no, they do look different. As you can see, they both have a dot at the bottom, but on this one, there's no dots. So pretty interesting stuff. So this one is slightly different. Yeah, so there's that. So let's just go ahead and delete that one. So there's a really old version of Planet 9 there. Next up, we've got another gas giant. I remember the colour of this one. I don't know if I have it anymore in the custom object list. Then next up we've got this one here. So this is another rocky planet. So it's like a desert sort of planet with a ocean on it, obviously. And then lastly we've got this object here, which is Ceres. Okay, we've not seen Ceres in any of my videos in a while, so they've got a Ceres here. Yeah, so there we go, guys. So it's pretty cool stuff for these old simulations. It's been pretty cool to look back on these. I've not seen these since 2016. That is just how long it's been. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments of this episode, guys. Yeah, let me know what you think of all my old simulations and stuff. And if you want a part 2, I'll probably do it anyway. But there's still some more here to look at. Look at this. And obviously, there's still even more simulations in the deleted folder, which you guys haven't even seen yet. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'm really interested to see what you have to think on my old simulations and stuff. Because yeah, look at all this. There's some quite cool stuff in here, even though you couldn't get custom planets back in the day or custom colours. So yeah, this is just what I had to work with, so pretty crazy stuff. And just look at it, it's all getting torn apart because back in the day, obviously, you couldn't change the colours or anything, so... And rouge limit wasn't a thing, so... Yeah, these planets live peacefully, but in the modern day of Universe Sandbox 2, they just want to shred all these things to pieces. Look at this. Oh, poor planets, look at this. Oh, they're just getting shredded. Oh, yeah, but there we go, guys. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments, like I said. Make sure if you haven't already, subscribe if you're new. Helps on the journey to 3,000 subscribers before the end of this month, because that would be awesome. And then also, make sure you guys all have a great day as well. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.